What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here and welcome back to the second test of 2 against Bangladesh. We made a couple of changes to the side. Roston Chase has dropped out. We've brought in another spinner in per Mule, and that has meant that we have had a slight change. So Darich up to 6, Holder up to 7. I've persisted with Braithwaite, Lewis and Powell. I think they are the guys going forward for me that will be the opening 3 for us. Now, I'm going to have a bat first just because we do have 2 spinners in the side today, and I do want to try and be bowling in that 4th innings. Now, fingers crossed we can go and carry on from the good form that we had in the last game. We didn't actually bat, well, the top order didn't bat too bad, and it was just really the middle order that did let us down a little bit. So here's hoping that someone can go on today and make a big score. And this is the great start with the 50 partnership between these two. Braithwaite hasn't been as slow as usual, which is good, but I really just want him to try and bat for as long as he can and really get Evan Lewis to be the guy that is batting around and scoring the runs. And that there is almost the perfect session that you could ask for. Only 78 runs, so a little bit slow, but we will go and take it because Lewis has just gone and picked up another 50, so that is his second in 2 games. So a good selection by you guys to bring him in. And we've really negated, it must be said, the spin attack of the Bangladeshis so far. Braithwaite has gone and passed 50 as well, and Lewis has made a bloody good contribution. He hasn't quite managed to go and get to that 3-figure mark, but at only his second test match he had scored 75, and that is a very good opening partnership of 129 between those two. So he is hoping that they can go and do the same here. And Braithwaite, oh my god! I don't know what it is about players getting starts in this Windies team and then giving away their wicket, but it has happened once again here. He's done all the hard work. Powell going again. Obviously number 3 is not really suiting him at all. Neither are these spinning wickets that are being produced here, and I'm really hoping that after all this good work that we have done, that it's not going to go and be undone early on in the piece. I'm hoping that we can get some more good partnerships hanging around here. And heading to tea, still got to be pretty happy with that. 181 on the board, 3 wickets down, which is a little bit of a concern, but we won't be too bothered. And I think it's getting to the stage in this career mode where we need to start getting, you know, a little bit tough on a few players. I mean, Hepmeyer, he is still young. He's only 21 years of age, so he's got plenty of improvement left to do. But just having a look at his batting form, and we did touch on this in the last episode, he has gone and made starts in basically every innings. You know, he's gone and made it into double digits, and he just hasn't quite been able to go and get up over the line and get a score of a meaningful contribution. But we will just have to wait and see. I'm just going to try and get through just because the weather's not that great. I think if we can get through here to the end of play without another wicket, without another wicket down would be absolutely brilliant. But that's not going to be the case. We're going to see another wicket fall to spin. Spin has been the, I guess, the way in this series, and they're not going to have it now. They are actually going to have the seam bowlers coming in. But it is actually quite a good time to be bowling that seam up because the clouds have come over just a little bit, and that is going to help with the swing. So the one thing that does annoy me about playing, I guess, that extra bowler, excuse me, in this lineup is that it does mean that our tail is quite long. I mean, you look at Kemar Roach there at number 8, not really a batsman of any sort. So it really is going to be up to Darich here to try and bat through and just get this Windies side to somewhat of a defendable total. I'll be quite happy with 300 here to start, but that is still looking a very long way away, it must be said, with only 252 on the board and just the 2 wickets left in the bag. But Darich is going, he's playing a very good knock here, and Bishu is doing a decent job too. He has actually gone and past 50, I believe, for the first time in this series for us. Yes, so that's good to see that he has gone and kicked on just kicked on and got himself a score of some sort. We did say that 300 was going to be very tough. We're at 294, so you've got to be pretty happy with that. I'm going to put the aggression quite up here on Darich, and hopefully he can go and I was going to say, just try and get us a few more runs towards the end there, but we're not going to complain too much about that, especially with the amount of wickets that have fallen to spin in this game here. I think Shakib Al Hasan, yeah, got 4, Islam 4, and the other Islam got 1. So just the 2 wickets for the seam bowlers, 8 for the spinners, which is good for us. We'll be looking to go and try and make the most of that. So pace bowling, front foot offside, so we want to go like this. And Imran Kears, who we have had a little bit of the knack of, it must be said, in this game so far, we will go with that there. I'm going to go back to the batting card too, because I do not like... I don't know what it is. I'm just not a huge fan of using the bowling card there. So fingers crossed. I was going to say that we can go and get one very shortly. And Kemar Roach has gone and done that there. He has cleaned up Tamim Iqbal's leg stump. He won't be happy with that. But the Windies will be absolutely ecstatic that they've managed to go and get themselves their first wicket. And I can't imagine that it would be too much longer before we do see the introduction of a little bit of spin. The introduction of Bishu. He's been so good in this series to date so far. Hussain we haven't really done anything with, but we do have the right tactic to him, it must be said. And these two are actually going quite well. They're going quite aggressive. I'm going to go for the spin twins here now and see if we can try and break this partnership, because this is not what we wanted to see. Has gone overcast again, so let's go back to the seam bowlers. But this isn't what we want. They've both gone and got 50s, and all that hard work that we've done in that first innings has kind of come a little bit undone. But just after the break, I think that's possibly the first ball after the break, we've gone and got Hussain for 56, so we will definitely go and take that there. And it does mean that Shakib Al Hasan has come into this side. He is front foot leg side, so we're going to put that outside off and see if we can try and get something there. But the thing that does annoy me is that, you know, 3 down they are now, but only 160 odd behind, and we wanted to make this we really wanted to make this our innings and our game, you know, to get a little bit of respect back to the Windies cricket team, because it has been a rough introduction to the career mode for them, but they do seem to be fighting back quite well here. Front foot leg side, so we'll just put that on the back foot and put that outside off, and hopefully we can continue to keep using the swing and continue to keep grabbing ourselves some wickets. Bishu has been expensive today, which is strange. They must have finally worked out how to pick him, how to play him. But we're not getting anything here, and we need to try and start breaking these partnerships before they go and get to the stage that they are now. I mean, Bangladesh are only 86 runs behind now, heading into day number 2 with only 4 wickets down. So that is something that I said we are definitely going to have to go and try and improve on. And the spinners are not getting the job done here, which is very strange on a spinning pitch. And here we go. Here's the first one for Bishu. And hopefully that is going to lead to quite a big succession of wickets if we can go and get that there. So outside off front foot. So let's just put this in on leg stump. And we'll stick with Gabriel just for the time being. Just because I don't want to go spin twins just yet. But I'm going to bring in Permula now. Come on, boys. We have done such a good job. Oh, man. We did such a good job of containing, and now they're only 38 runs behind. Come on, boys. What are we doing? I'm going to go Jason Holder with a new ball, and it has worked. An absolute treat. He's gone and got Shakib like that for 72. Clean bowled, leg stump out of the ground. Littleton Duss. Aggressive spin bowling, back foot outside, offside, sorry. So we'll change that up, and that has worked an absolute treat as well. So all of a sudden we could be looking at a first innings lead here, which would be bloody brilliant. It's what we want. It is what we need. So hopefully we can go and fix it, sort it out, but it doesn't. I just don't know. I just don't know what else we can do. We haven't made wholesale changes because I don't want to make wholesale changes just for the sake of it. He was actually leg side, wasn't he? Yeah. So we'll keep that as it is. Yes. Yep. Keep that as it is, and hopefully we can go and get through. There we go. I was going to say get through this lower order quick, smart, and that's exactly what Kemar Roach has gone and done. He's got 2 in the over. Judd have gone for a 4-ball duck, and West Indies, even though it is a very slender lead of only 15 runs, they do have a lead and still plenty of time left to bat in this game. So here's hoping. I mean, we're only at the second session of day 3. I really would love to bat through day 3, bat through majority of day 4, and that's why I haven't gone and changed this too much, just because we do want to go and try and get a bit of a partnership building here. We've got a 50, so I think that's the second time in the game that we have had a 50 partnership, which is bloody brilliant that we are starting to get things right at the top of the order. It does just seem to be the lower order that we need to work on now, and I'm not even going to go and put the aggression up anymore, just because I think that we're doing quite well as is. There's Braithwaite gone once again, 43 for him. He did make, I'm trying to think what he made in the first innings. Can't quite remember, but still a very good knock from him, and we will take that there. Very slow, but he does complement Evan Lewis quite well. It means that Lewis can go out there and play his shots, be a bit more aggressive, and Braithwaite is the guy who just anchors the ship. And Lewis, oh, unless he's going to hit this for a 6, but we don't have bloody boundaries on. He has gone and missed out on a ton there by just 6 runs, but what an inclusion he has been in this test match for the Windies. And we've only got, I was going to say, we've only got 26 minutes left until, oh, what have you done there, pal? That is absolutely atrocious. I was going to say before the end of the day, and I really didn't want to go and try and lose any more wickets, and we have actually got there with just the 1 down, so we'll take that. Means that Bravo and Hetmeyer are going to come out on day number 4 with the Windies in the lead by 209 runs, and it is, apart from the pitch being very uneven, very good batting conditions out here with the sun shining and the light is absolutely excellent. And it'll be interesting, I was going to say, to see if Bangladesh do actually take the new ball with how well their spinners have been going. But this is good. This is very good from the Windies, just carrying on out, seeing out this new ball, which is good. Bravo has finally made some runs. I think that is possibly, no, sorry, he did score a 60. I was going to say his first 50 of the career mode, but 271 runs ahead now, which is brilliant. And as I said, that new ball is going to be, all the shine is going to be off it, so we can go a little bit more aggressive now, which is what we have done. And Bravo, oh no, he's run him out. He has run out Hetmeyer. How unlucky has he been? This has been a completely different knock than we've seen from Hetmeyer in the past as well. 38 off of 111 balls, so it shows that he can play that long game and can hang in there when required. Darich is in good form. He did score 50 in that first innings. He's not going to follow it up here with anything though. He's going to follow it up with a very low score. No point waiting. That one has gone an absolute mile in the air. And Darren Bravo, just hang in there, bud. You've still got Jason Holder, and you can't go and hang in there. Can't go and hang in there for the 3-figure score. We haven't scored a century with anyone yet. 92 and 80, 94, and 82 are the best that we have had so far. And we do just need to be careful of the time, not the time restrictions, but the time as well. We want to make sure that we give ourselves enough opportunity to bowl out this Bangladesh side in that 4th innings of the game. Kemar Roach gone for 1. Didn't trouble the scorers too much. He's not really that great of a batsman. To be fair, everyone below 8 for me is not that great of a batsman, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot from them. Going to try and keep Jason Holder, I was going to say on strike for as much as we can, but Muhammadullah is going to get 2 in the over. He's got Bishu gone, LBW, and I was going to say that we were going to try and hang in there. And Shannon Gabriel, I mean, he has added some useful runs towards the end there, but he wasn't able to hang in with Holder, who did manage 42 off of 63. The Windies lead by 348 runs. Is that going to be enough for our first win of the career mode? We will find out very, very shortly. There is only 4 sessions left to go in this game. So come on, boys. Let's go and do it. Back foot. There we go. Okay, we need some early wickets. That's what we want. It's what we need. He wants back foot. The pitch is turning sharply, so it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen later on. But it doesn't matter about it turning sharply there, because Roach has gone through first ball and has knocked over Imran Kears, and that is the perfect start that we could have asked for here at the Windies. We want to, ideally, I don't want to be greedy here. I would like to have them 3 down by the end of day's play, and that there is going to help as well. Gabriel's got 1, so he is in the wickets as well. And there's the third, and it is Shakib Al Hassan as well. Very good player for them, so we will definitely take this. We did pick, obviously, that extra spinner, but it seems as though that the pace bowlers are getting the job done here. You beauty. That's a great catch by Powell in there at short leg. We're going to have to bring Gabriel off just because he is absolutely knackered. Not that I want to. And I haven't actually gone and changed any of the... I haven't changed any of the bowling tactics. I think probably just putting it up there full has worked pretty well so far. We're going to bring in Bishu just to see if we can get any turn and any kind of wicket towards the back end here. But it looks as though Bangladesh have almost just shut up shop, it must be said, at this late stage. I'm going to bring in Permula just to see if we can try and get something from him. And 1 over... Oh, you beauty! I was going to say 1 over each from both Gabriel and Roach at the end. Iqbal gone for 34 off of 79. You absolute beauty, Shannon Gabriel. Loving your work. And Kemar Roach is going to get 1 too. So Bangladesh, we wanted to have them 3 down at stumps here on day 4. We are going to have them 6 down. Oh, make that 7 down. That's a pretty dodgy LBW decision, umpire, but we will take it. And Roach is actually, I was going to say on the hat-trick, he gets the dot ball. But end of day 4, Bangladesh 62 for 7. And finally things have started to shift into place for this Windies side. And things are happening at a rapid rate here, folks. They are falling like dominoes. The Bangladesh batsmen. Kemar Roach has got 5. Let's bring on the spinners to try and get them something out of this game, especially Per Mueller. Otherwise, he may not find himself back in the side. He is going to get a wicket here with his slow left arm. Is it? No, it can't be orthodox because it's A. Just slow left arm bowling. And Bishu is going to wrap things up. So a comprehensive win for the Windies here in the second test. It is our first win of the career mode, and we are absolutely ecstatic about it. New all-time record for West Indies versus Bangladesh for the best bowling in innings from Kemar Roach, 11 for 99. But what a performance. Evan Lewis getting himself man of the match in just his second test match for his 75 and his 94. Roach picked up 11 for, so you could have given it really either of those guys. And really, the second innings, batting first, got the job done for us here today, lads. We will definitely go and take that. That is a win for the West Indies, and it is our first of the career. It means that the Test Series is drawn. We do now have 3 one-day internationals and 3 2020s left to come before we do head to India for our next series after that. So plenty happening here on the career mode. We've got that winner match achievement unlocked finally, and we'll be looking to carry that form from that last test match into the one-day series. Has been a long time, guys, but we've finally managed to go and pick up a win on this career mode. If you are hyped about it, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below in the comments. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you very, very soon.